Imagine the V4 that was just released is actually PulseChain MAINNET, which would be pretty funny.
I've heard a lot of people saying that too, and I really
Yeah.
just don't think that's going to be the case.
I don't know how much there's going to really be to talk about here. It's not like you and I have really had lots of time to delve into it, and I can't imagine there's like tons of new stuff. But what are your general thoughts on Testnet V4 now actually being publicly available? I will say it was pretty quickly publicly available after it was privately up and running. So, what do you make of it? I mean, up until the last updates that you knew, what tweaks maybe still needed to be made, if any? What do you make of this? I mean, like how many versions do you think we're going to get? What's your overall idea of this?
Well, I do think V4 will be the last, I hope. But if it's not, then there's a good reason for it. We still haven't seen an official announcement from RH. So,
No.
but we're seeing I'm looking on Twitter right now. I'm seeing all these different people that are listing all the, where is it at here? Yeah, all the different statistics for it, and yeah, looks like it's live as far as the block explorer, all of those. So as far as updates go, I don't think there was a whole lot added to V4 other than they did fix the mechanism for the validators. I know when they were testing it originally, they didn't like the payout, right? So they want to encourage people to be a validator, and run and operate a node, right? The more people that we have, the more secure the network is, the better it is. And he didn't like the payout structure. It wasn't providing enough resources. So that did require a hard fork, and that is why we got V4, one of the big things. And then as they were doing that, Shanghai launched as well. Now that is an EIP, so it can be added without a fork. I'm pretty sure. I think a soft fork is all you really need to introduce that into the code. So I don't think they would have to do a complete hard fork and another V5. But that was the main update that was done, and that's what they wanted to take care of. Now that they're paying out better to the validators and showing some better numbers, then I think this should be it. We'll see if there's any other smaller updates, but the other update could be to PulseX. But again, that's a separate thing, right? That's a different code that can be launched on PulseChain. So yeah, I really see this as being one of the very last updates that there are. And again, he's not giving any warning, so it could be, who knows, a couple weeks if this runs flawlessly, we get PulseChain, and he said he wasn't going to give any more warnings. So we'll see what happens. You're muted. You're muted.
My bad.
There
I
you
just saw
go.
a tweet from a hexologist a few minutes ago that said, imagine the V4 that was just released is actually PulseChain MAINNET, which would be pretty funny.
I've heard a lot of people saying that too, and I really
Yeah.
just don't think that's going to be the case for the main reason of the validator updates. But yeah, I was seeing a lot of that, and everyone kept saying, what if this is it? What if this is it? He doesn't want to tell people because he thinks that they'll game the system. And yeah, I don't think
I wouldn't be totally against it.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't
would,
be against it. I would be surprised, though.
I would be surprised. But honestly, like, would you though? Like, I mean, I'd be surprised, but I think in retrospect, I'd be like, well, that was cagey. You know what I mean? Like, that's if you wanted to throw people off, you definitely did.
Yeah.
But just everybody in there, I don't know. It's literally labeled like test version. If they're actually in there just, going crazy with ratio trading, thinking it isn't real.
And see, that's another thing too. You're gonna have people that are fucking around in there that are losing money. Which I know he doesn't want to do, but I'm pretty sure that they already reserved the number. for there actually Johnny just showed up and said the same thing that I was thinking. RPC 369 is reserved for mainnet. So I
Okay.
think we're at 943 for this testnet version. I believe it was 943.
I just saw the Huddle Dog tweeted out what it was. I'll check it, but I didn't realize that, so that's cool.
But so Johnny, are you saying May launch or May launch?
I think I don't know. I think he's saying May launch, not May launch.
Or he's playing on words, maybe.
Yeah, I'm not sure. But I was trying to check this damn RPC. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's
943. You're right.
943 is the new one, but yeah, 369 is the reserved one for mainnet. So we do know that at least.
There you go.
Won't go.
Good stuff from Johnny. Yeah, so there you go. I mean, like, it's going to be interesting either way. Yeah, whenever the actual launch happens here. But I saw somebody tweet earlier. This could very easily be it, and just a couple of more weeks from now. But obviously, that's what people have been saying forever. So, I'm ready for anything, and I think that's the same attitude that everybody should be carrying, really.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, I still think mid-May. The original last year's estimate of mid-May could very well play out. I don't know if you saw the meme with Richard and Hexo, where he says, "I thought you said mid-May," and he says, "Always has been." Like, have you seen that?
Yeah. May is May. That's all we knew. So, so I guess that really covers everything we need to talk about with V4. Again, just like last time with V3, I mean, we're only a couple hours removed from this happening, so there's not tons and tons of to react to, but I'm sure in the coming days we will see more.
HexPassiveIncome.com. My friend Crypto Coffee has created what I think is probably the best course for a new cryptocurrency investor. Not only that, but these courses usually charge an arm and a leg. Crypto Coffee is only charging $200. I think right now he actually has a discount for $150. I have a link below in the description. If you are new to crypto, do not understand Hex and how it works, click the link below. It's a quick, easy course. He only gives you the basics. I personally, myself, have thought about creating an intro to crypto course in the past. I don't think there's any reason to do so because Matt, Crypto Coffee, has already taken care of that. And I don't think anything needs to be added by anybody else. So check it out. The link is in the description and sign up to Hex Passive Income today.